Sunny days are relatively rare in Iceland, but it's very sunny today, and because it is, you have a perfect view of the volcano. Initial reports this morning were that it was getting weaker, but it's not anymore, and it appears to be intensifying. We were able to get on a helicopter today and fly within a few hundred feet of the eruption of this volcano. It was absolutely incredible getting so close to it. You could see glass shards being tossed, boulders being tossed, lightning bolts. It was awe-inspiring. At the same time, it was frightening seeing the immense power of this volcano. It was hard to believe that we were just a few hundred feet away from it, yet thousands of miles away. In many countries in Europe, people can't fly because this volcano, the eruption, is causing the disruptions in these countries. The last time this volcano erupted was in the 1820s. It's been almost 190 years. When it erupted that time, the eruptions lasted for about 2 years. It's hard to imagine the economic catastrophe if it continues.
Now, news out early this morning that the ash cloud from the Icelandic volcano could reach North America today. As many as 63,000 flights have been cancelled since the eruption, with some airlines losing as much as $300 million a day in revenue. But when will European governments loosen their flight restrictions? Well, Paul Charles is an aviation crisis expert. He joins me now. Just talking about I know you're not a volcanologist, but it does seem like this ash cloud is unpredictable. We don't seem to know where it's going next or when it's going to go. What's the latest on that?
Well, the problem for airlines and for much of the travel industry specifically is that it is unsettling because it is uncertain. Uncertainty is the worst thing you can have as an airline. You need to be able to plan your schedules, you need to be able to tell where your planes are going to go next, and that's the unsettling effect that airlines are facing at the moment.
So even if this cloud were to disperse completely, that's going to take a few days, even if it started right now, and then how long would it take things to get running smoothly again?
And that's the problem you've hit on for the airlines. In fact, even if they started operating this afternoon, it's going to take them 2 to 3 weeks to get their schedules back to normal and to bring back all the passengers who are stranded, let alone outside the UK, but in other destinations as well. There are hundreds of thousands of people affected by this, and let alone the people, you've got the cargo impact. What about all the fresh food, the medicinal supplies, live animals that are carried around the world? All of these now have effectively been stopped in their tracks whilst this cloud hovers over the UK and Europe.
There's a May bank holiday coming up. Do you anticipate that flights will still be disrupted for that?
Well, we're 2 weeks away from that, and I think it's highly likely that that holiday weekend will be affected. I wouldn't want to have a trip booked at the moment because of the uncertainty, because the likelihood is airlines will still be trying to bring back people who are stranded abroad. If the government comes out with a package such as more Navy ships, as it's talking about, that could make a difference in bringing people home. But the whole system is up in the air at the moment, and that's the problem for airlines who are seeing mounting losses day by day.
Around 64,000 flights have been cancelled, so this is really unprecedented, and like I said, many people remain stranded at airports across the world. British authorities are even planning to maybe use military ships to transport British passengers which have been stranded at these airports in different parts of the world trying to get back to Europe. How much longer will this continue is certainly a question, but there's also another very important question on the lips of many people in these airline companies and also among the authorities, is that how dangerous is really this cloud of ash for flights. And actually, airlines say that they've been using this computer model, which doesn't, according to the airlines, it doesn't really reflect the situation objectively. It doesn't really provide the facts, scientific facts, proving that this cloud of ash is really dangerous for flights. And actually, just on Sunday, several European airlines have held test flights without passengers, just flying through this cloud of smoke, proving that it's not really that dangerous for airlines.